You know, one of the most important aspects of catching panfish through the ice, crappies or bluegills, is drop speed and actually the weight of the bait. When the fish are inactive right now, as you can see, we have really super high pressure. The fish are really super inactive. We got to be fishing a really light bait. And when you look at my selection of baits here, it really represents something that's really critical. See here, I have 1/16 ounce. These are relatively heavy. These are tungsten tubby jigs from DMC. I have 1/32, and then I have these microscopic 1/64. So a lot of times when the fish are really inactive, these little microscopic baits are really, really critical. By the same token, I got some chandelier jigs. I got some tungsten ice flies that can be really effective too. And it's really interesting in the fact that as of recently, today with this high pressure, the only way we can get these fish to go is with these microscopic baits. It has two different things, not only the size, but the drop speed of the bait. It falls really, really slow. But you'll notice on the other side here, I got some tungsten flies as well, some chandelier jigs that I use when it gets to low light conditions and the fish get a lot more aggressive. I'll use these. You'll put a couple of waxies on there. In some cases, you don't even need just a minnow. You can actually just fish a chandelier jig by itself real aggressively and you'll trigger the fish into biting. But the real key is the willingness to experiment. And you can see that by when you're watching your depth finder and the attitude of the fish. It's one thing about ice fishing. You know, when the fish, you drop the bait down there and it moves 3-4 feet to hit the bait. A lot of times you can use those heavier baits like 1/16 ounce bait and the fish will hit the bait and just use soft plastics. On the other hand, when they're inactive, a lot of times wax worms, the Euro larva, microscopic baits is the key to catching them.